Good Sunday morning, everyone. Taking a live look outside. Isn't that gorgeous? What a beautiful start to the morning. Thanks so much for joining us. Anusha here along with Greg. We are heating up today, it sounds like.
It's going to be another hot day, yes. Temperatures this morning already in the 60s. I mean, and that's kind of how you know.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly.
It's not like a 30-degree day, start to our morning. We're starting in the 60s. We're going to make our way into the 70s by, say, the 8 and 9 o'clock hour. And then before you know it, we will be in the middle 90s to upper 90s for some areas. Let's get a look at the forecast for us. And right now it is a hot start. 66 degrees already in the 6 o'clock hour. 40s and 50s into the high country, 70s out towards the west. Yeah, it's going to be a typical summer day for us in the Denver metro area. 51 degrees in Lyman, Colorado Springs at 60 degrees, as I said. And then the HD Doppler radar not showing a whole lot. Very quiet conditions for us right now, and they're going to be staying quiet for much of today. The one exception being an isolated storm or two, and that's going to be coming, say, between 4 and 5 o'clock with increased cloud cover. A few isolated showers too out towards Vail, Frisco, and Fairplay as overnight low temperatures are sinking down into the 50s and 60s. Some areas, though, especially south of town, will be nearing 70 degrees overnight. But here's our forecast for today, 96 degrees. It is going to be a hot day overall. More details on that coming up in my full forecast.
All right, thanks so much for that, Greg. Well, right now, Aurora police are still looking for at least 2 people who they say shot a man driving on I-225 near Alameda. Here's a picture from our CDOT cameras yesterday where this happened. Police say the suspects were wearing ski masks, traveling in a black Kia sedan. The driver does have some minor injuries. Police don't have a license plate to share, but they do say that they are looking at surveillance video. Anyone with information is asked to call Crime Stoppers. And a CSP trooper is recovering after 2 cars crashed into 2 separate patrol cars on Saturday. The damage looks bad, but the trooper wasn't inside either of those cars. Both cruisers were empty when they were hit. The troopers who drove them were on scene of another crash nearby on I-270 in Adams County. A driver hit that first CSP car. That second car was then hit by another driver shortly after. That crash forced the trooper over a bridge barrier and then down a 30-foot embankment. The trooper went to the hospital with serious injuries, but the department says they are not life-threatening. CSP is suspecting that both drivers were impaired. Colorado State Patrol, though, is putting out a warning for motorcyclists and drivers around them to be extra careful this summer. They are seeing a spike in motorcycle fatalities this summer. State Patrol says we are trending up from the beginning of the year. So far, we've had 26 motorcycle fatalities. You compare that to 29 through this time in 2022. And especially right as it's getting warmer with more people out on the roads, this problem could only get worse. State troopers say it's coming down to rider inexperience and not enough training. Another city is making changes in an effort to be more green. The folks in Longmont, you can expect your electric meters to be replaced with smart meters. Smart meters give a better picture of energy use through the day, which means more opportunity for energy efficiency. It also helps the city integrate renewable energy into their grid. And that's good news for the city's goal of providing 100% renewable energy by 2030. It's also going to help with responding to outages faster. We do want to update you on a story we had shared yesterday morning. Fort Collins police have made an arrest after a man was stabbed near a gas station. Officers tried to save him, but he died at the hospital. They were asking the community's help to find the suspect. Now they're saying 12 hours later they did and arrested Zaman Zaire in connection to the homicide. He was booked and accused of second-degree murder as well as first-degree assault. This morning, we're also getting a full look at the video of Denver Public Schools Board making a decision to bring back SROs. Yesterday, we had told you we'd only received clips of it, but now the entire video has been released. It's been 4 months since that conversation happened after an East High student shot and injured 2 deans. 9 News reporter Katie Eastman takes us into the candid and sometimes heated discussion.
Executive session.
No one in this room thought this 4-hour conversation would be public.
Kept confidential.
So what you're about to hear is brutal honesty from Denver Public School Board members a day after a school shooting.
We have unarmed people patting down students that are probably armed, were armed, and shot them. And what are they supposed to do if they find somebody with a gun?
The meeting is March 23rd. On March 22nd, 2 deans were shot and injured by an East High School student who later killed himself.
When it is white people shooting up schools,
We always go to the mental health aspect.
After the shooting and before this meeting, Superintendent Alex Marrero announced armed officers would be back in high schools.
Our hands have been tied.
In 2020, Board Vice President Aonte Anderson helped craft the resolution to take them out. He says the board was blindsided by Marrero.
Your words put us in danger because you made the community look at us and act like we weren't responsive to them. We didn't even have a chance to go out there and say, hey, this is the board action because you issued a statement. Congratulations. You're the hero of the moment.
Not concerned about being a hero because 50% of the people will hate me as they are right now.
In the 4 months that have passed, armed officers are back, a new DPS safety plan was released, but division within Denver Public Schools remains.
They need to see the board as a united front with the superintendent.
And now we know what cameras first captured was not the entire story.
Are we agreeing not to speak about this outside of here?
So during that same meeting, Vice President Anderson said he did draft a letter of resignation because he didn't feel safe. He never did resign, but he's also not running for re-election to the board as he's pursuing a state house seat. The body of a 2-year-old girl who disappeared over the weekend during flash flooding in southwest Pennsylvania has been found. Her body was found in the Delaware River near Philadelphia, 32 miles from where Maddie Shields was swept away. Philadelphia police got 2 calls about a body in the river. Crews removed the body from the water, believing it matched her description. The search does continue for a 9-month-old boy who was also missing. American Airlines have now agreed to raise its pilot contract offered by more than $1 billion. The airline decided to bring its offer to par with competitor United Airlines. United reached an agreement with its pilots last week that would give pilots up to a 40% raise. American's new offer reaches about $9 billion in incremental compensation and benefits. Pilots would also get pay raises and bonuses. A Florida woman is suing Frontier Airlines for deceptive business practices. The lawsuit, worth about $100 million, claims the airline is using confusing tactics to charge fees to customers. In addition, it also accuses the airline of having a much smaller bag measuring device than their claimed personal item dimensions. We reached out to Frontier about this, but they said they are not commenting on pending litigation. We are following the unrelenting Powerball news this weekend. After no ticket matched all 6 numbers drawn, the Mega Millions jackpot is now at $820 million ahead of Tuesday's drawing. Lotto officials say that if won, it would be the 5th largest jackpot ever. The last person to win the Mega Millions jackpot was back in April.